car is not from the motor pool.
No, it's not. Sexy though, isn't it?
So where's the office? Back at Division?
You're in the office, baby.
All right, I'm sanding. I'm starting sanding today on everything. I'm gonna start with this spot because this is the only spot. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's still not absolutely flat. It has a couple, like in this area, you can kind of see that edge right there. See that edge right there? That's the problem I'm having with this area. So I'm gonna have to sand down some more and go from there. I'm up to 400 grit though. So you can see I got this. I thought I would try to use this. This is my first time using this. This is dual gold, but they had purple. I never seen the different colors like that. But they had purple. I thought that would be pretty cool to use since I'm painting the car that color. You know, it's kind of a little off, but it seemed like it's better than using, you know, that gold or anything like that. So start sanding, get the sanding, and then see how it comes out. 400 grit. Here we go. All right, this is 400 grit priming. I already glazed. I had to do another glaze. I didn't expect to have to do another glaze, but I did another glaze. Came out pretty good. I think I got some more spots. I'm just glazing and sanding, and this is 400 grit. So this is after the black primer. I did 400 grit. I tried my best to just get out all the bad spots in it. It's coming along pretty smooth. This is actually a lot smoother. It's kind of locking in, but I had to do the glaze just because. And I had a couple spots. I don't know if I shifted it around, but I had a couple of spots on the fenders like this. So that's just a light glaze on it. I'm using, it's just for anybody who wants to know, I'm using Bondo glazing. This stuff is very potent, so when you use it, make sure you use protection and gloves, but this is what I'm using. And that's the part number, 0907. So it's coming out good though. They sell this on Amazon. It's 4 in a pack. So I think it was around 20 bucks or 30 bucks. But it's coming out good, you know. Just getting it together, but you can see how it looks now. Just trying to continue on the paint. I'm doing everything not to stop it at primer. So I'm gonna continue on and see how it goes. So that's the end of this video. I'll shoot another one in a second. I'm gonna start working on the hood next. So my plan with the hood is I'm gonna put 4 pins on each side. I'm gonna put 4 pins on each side. So I already have 2 in the front. I'm gonna put 2 in the rear where these factory holes are at. So I'm gonna put 1 right here, and I'm gonna put 1 over here. They fit in there perfectly. I'm gonna have to put my hood, my bump stops that pull the hood up. I'm gonna have to put those on there, and then I'll be using. I got this bump stop. So this is for your hood. I got this off of Amazon. It's a bump stop kit. So these are the bumps you need to stop your hood. So I'm gonna get that on there and then go from there. I'm gonna start working on that so I can adjust it and then work from there. So check in a little bit. Peace. Okay, I'm getting the hood straight and squared away. Right now, I threw some body filler in between the hood and the fender. So I'm trying to close these gaps. This is the gap I already threw body fill in. I'm just trying to close this distance. Like you can see on this side, you see how wide that is. That's a pretty wide gap. So what I'm gonna do is I'm trying to throw a little body filler in that gap. See if I can just close it up some. Just see how it come out, give it a test. If it doesn't work out, I think I can go back and grind it back down and get it back to normal if I need to. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to throw that, put the body filler in this side, and then I'm gonna let it sit. And then hopefully I don't have to cut tomorrow. Hopefully it just pops out, pops up. But if it doesn't, I'll just have to cut a line on it. So I'm gonna get that done, get that squared away. You can see it's coming together pretty good, and go from there. All right, I'm trying to fill in the gaps on my fiberglass hood. You can see this is how it came out on the bottom edge. So we had a lift right there. I put as much body filler down in there. What I'm doing is, you can see on this side how I already cut that edge off. So I cut that edge off, and I'm gonna have to sand down in there. But you can see I'm kind of making progress. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get that gap filled in. It's about a half an inch to 3/4 to half an inch to fill in. I filled it up with body filler. I'm cutting it down right now, trying to see if I can get it flush and get it squared away so it looks factory. But other than that, everything's coming out good. I'm just using a regular cutting wheel along that edge, and I'll be using it along this edge also. So I'm gonna get started on that, and then I'll check in a bit. I'm doing the top of the hood. Sanded down the bottom. This is how the top looks. So it came off very rocky. You can kind of see. And this is the other side. Came off very rocky. But I'm sand it down. I'm using 80 grit right now in the DA. Using the DA sander, dual oscillating sander. I'm using that, and I'm let's see. I'm gonna get it sanded and then a little video just to show the end result of it. Let me get everything set up, and then I'll check in a bit. are the factory holes. They're already in. They have a plastic cap on them. Just pop them out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place the hood back on the car. Once it's placed back on the car, then I'm whatever area the hood pins are in, then I'm gonna have to mark them. So that's what I got going on right now. I'm gonna get that done, and then after I get that done, I'll shoot another video after that. Peace. All right, working on the hood still. You can see it's lining up pretty well. Everything's filled, everything looks good. The problem I'm having is on this side. And I'm gonna have to order some more glazing, but it's real rocky over here on this side. I don't like using the red because the red dries up so fast than the blue. But I only had red hardener. So what I'm gonna try to do is, I believe I'm gonna try to put a little more red right here or some glaze. I don't think I have enough glaze, but I'm gonna try to put a little more red along this edge, and then I'm gonna try to fill it in, because that last round I didn't fill it in. So I'm gonna try one more, see how it goes. If not, then I'll feather it in with the glaze. So I'm gonna keep moving and hopefully it comes out. Check in a bit. Peace. All right, I'm doing another coat of primer here. I got the car all prepped up and ready to be sprayed. This should be, I'm not gonna speak before, but this should be my last coat of primer. This is my 2K primer. So I went 2 coats of, 2K, 2 coats of epoxy, and then this will be my final 2K. The process is epoxy first, then 2K. You can do as many coats as you want to, but epoxy then 2K. So I'm gonna final it out with 2K and see how it goes. I'm using this GM Auto Paint Supplies 2K urethane primer, black. I'm trying to stick with the black primer. It comes with urethane primer hardener, and this is a 4-to-1 mixture. So I'm mixing it 4-to-1. So let's see, usually it has the directions on here. Yeah, right here, 4-to-1. So I'm mixing this 4-to-1, and then I'm going from there. Other than that, I got a new light. I got this off of Temu. So this is my new light. I'm just testing it out. You can kind of see it. It's pretty good. It has a good little area for you. I needed that. So other than that, everything, it bolts down. 2 screws. I'm using the same cups, the disposable cups. So still using just the disposable cups. These disposable cups have a filter inside already, so you can filter going down. But what I usually do is filter it. I let this filter it everything out, because it's actually a little better filtering than the actual filter. I'm gonna be using that. Other than that, I got my mask, my usual mask I use, and goggles and glasses. So I'm gonna get started here, get everything squared away. I'm gonna get started here, painting, and then see what the end result is. Hopefully this is 400 grit with the This was 400 grit with the epoxy primer. So that was 400 grit with the epoxy primer. So it came out pretty good. No complaints really, you know. Working my way up. After I finish this 2K, I think I'm gonna go with 600 next. So, but this is the end result. You can see I got the hood. I'll show you guys the hood. I got the hood out here. See, I got it extended. It came out good. I ran out of glaze, so I'm probably still gonna have to work with this, but it's not as many coats of primer on this as the body, so I'm gonna continue to work with it and see how it goes from there. I also have the front to paint here also, that's separate, so I'm gonna get to work on that. You see, it's early in the morning in Vegas, so it's around 6 a.m. Temperature is, see what we got for temperature. It's not that bad. It's 50, around 59 degrees. So that'll work. So I'm gonna get everything and start painting. Peace. painting, my paint gun is not laying down any material. So I've done everything, I've cleaned it out, but my knob fell off right here, and then after that I couldn't get it to adjust, and that's I believe that's fluid. I think that's fluid, and that's your fan. So my fan was acting up and I wasn't getting fluid. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just order a new gun. It came out pretty good so far, but I'm gonna order a new gun and I'm gonna have to come back and then wipe it down and then get another coat. So I'll show you what I got done so far. I'm gonna order a new gun and then I'm gonna proceed with what I got going on. So give me a second here. This is the end result. It still has to dry, but what I'm going to do is I'm not going to sand it yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to order the new gun, wipe it down real good, cut off this compressor. Wipe it down real good, and then I'll just shoot again. You know, shoot more. It's just the pattern. Initially, the pattern wasn't coming out. That knob broke. Initially, the pattern wasn't coming out right, and then thereafter there was a problem with the fluid. So I had to adjust accordingly, but this is the best I can do under the circumstances. This is how the hood came out. I got a light coat on it. It's still not even close to what it could be. So I'm not gonna call this good yet. Same thing with this valance. It didn't come out. I got one coat on it, but it didn't come out nearly as good as it should have. So what I'm gonna do is order a new gun, and I'll clean up and everything and do another video after that. The light worked great. This worked great. It ran out of batteries on me, but I'll charge it. It comes with a charger. I got this off of Temu. So this is my first time ordering from Temu, but it came with that, and it came with the charger. I think it was around, it wasn't much. I think it was around 20 bucks or something, or 15. It was cheaper than Amazon. But you know, Amazon has better shipping. So other than that, my trunk came out great. I finally got some of the inside done of the trunk, but I still have a lot to go. Kind of grazed the edge. Kind of got that edge a little better. So other than that, it's coming out good. It's a lot smoother with the 400 grit. That's after 400, so I got 600 next. It's cold. I might try to wet sand if I can. Maybe get some boiling water, get some hot water, and then wet sand. But I don't know if I'm gonna risk that out here getting sick in this weather. It's around 50 something right now, 50 degrees, 50 something degrees, something like that. So that's the end of this. I'm gonna wrap up and get everything squared away, order the new gun, and then I'll complete this video. I'll shoot another video after I get the new gun. So that's all for today. Merry Christmas. Today is Christmas, so Merry Christmas and Happy Holiday, Happy New Year's, and peace to yours, you and yours, your loved ones and family. Peace. All right, I'm doing a touch-up. I had to order a new paint gun, so I have my new paint gun. Touch up these areas right here along that edge. I haven't even started on this rear valence. So I need to sand that down and do 1 coat of primer. I need to re-primer that front area. I got a new paint gun off Amazon. So this is the new gun. It looks pretty good. It was pretty cheap. You can see the brand right there. It actually came with a lot of stuff. So it came with that. It came with the K-cups. It came with 4 nozzles. From 2.0 all the way down to 1.3. Came with everything you need to clean it with. And filters. And it came with the disposable cups too. And it was very cheap. This is the name of it. HVLP model H887. It came with all these disposable cups and everything. So I'm gonna get to sanding. I'm gonna sand that down first. And after I get it sand down, then I'll shoot another video. So oh, one more thing. I have to touch up these areas. So I got a small gun. I got this off of Temu. This is a HVLP gun also, but it's a mini gun. You can see the size compared to a full-size gun right here. So you see the size difference. So the problem I was having, I couldn't get in the nooks and crannies in the cowl section. So like up in this area. So I got the small gun so I can get in those areas. And then along these sides and everything like that. So I'm gonna get that done. I'm gonna finish my sanding up with our rear valence lower below the bumper. Then we're gonna go back in on it. Try to just touch it up and get it straight. So I'll shoot a video after it's complete. I'm not gonna do another video of me spraying the whole car because you already saw that. And then moving around the camera kind of gets in my way in this space. So I'll get this squared away. And after I get it squared away, I'll shoot another video so you can see the final end result. All right, peace. Okay, I'm doing the inside of the door jambs right now. I'm trying to, let me try to get the camera clean here. You can see I got a little niche from just trying to get it straight there. So what I'm gonna try to do, this is the passenger side, so I'm gonna swing around to the driver's side. You can see kind of in this area too. It's kind of rash, just from adjusting the door and stuff like that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna touch that up with some primer, try to get that squared away, and then I'm gonna go from there, and that should be my last little area. So after I get that, I should be good to go. So let me get that done. I'll check in a bit. Peace. Okay, this is my final end result. You can see I got it right here, the primer. So looks a little better. So I got that primer, so I'm gonna have to sand that down and get paint on it. Same with the other side. Still got a little shadow on it. Still got a little niche. Alright, this is the end result of me priming. So you can see, I'll let the camera do the work. This is 2K primer. So after this 2K primer, I'm gonna be sanding it down with, I'm waiting on my 600 grit. So waiting on 600. I got 600 grit primer. So that's what I'll be using for this. And then it'll be base coat and clear coat after that. So let's see how it's gonna go. It looks good as it is. I don't know if you can see it with the lights right there. But this is my last coat of primer. Whatever I get, I got everything as smooth as possible. The 400 grit did great. I'm hoping that the 600 grit locks it in. So hopefully the 600 grit locks it in. I don't know if I'm gonna wet sand it because right now it's around between 40 and 50 degrees. So I'm going to try to, I want to wet sand, but I don't think it's just due to the temperature. I don't want to be out here messing with cold water, and you know, I don't think I'm gonna have too much productivity with that. So I might have to dry sand it, but that's cool too. I get it done. But that's the end result. Thanks for watching. Oh, I forgot to show the hood. This is my final result of the 2K primer. So this is the final end result of 2K primer. So that looks good. That's the final of that front. That goes on the radiator support in front, and that's of the rear valence 2K. So hopefully this comes out good with the 600 grit. I'm satisfied with the end result of everything. It's just locking it in and getting our base coat to lock in. So that's what I'm gonna focus on, getting that straight. Other than that, everything is going good, and I'm gonna proceed on. Peace. See you next time.
Better be careful with that dome, shorty.
Excuse me?